Good evening, welcome to 3D Leisure at Home. I'm going to be covering Pilates tonight for Kerry. So hopefully you're going to stay and join me, and it's going to be 45 minutes just working through core exercises, a little bit of mobility and some strengthening and lengthening exercises. So we'll be starting standing up, a couple of exercises, staying tall and stretching, and then coming down onto the floor, and then working through some floor exercises. So hopefully you're going to stay and join in, and if anything feels too difficult, please take it down, and if it feels that you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, I'll give you options that you can change. But as I said, it's 45 minutes working through together. Lovely Friday evening and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So main thing is it's your workout, guys, and you work to however you're feeling. Sometimes we have more energy than others, and it's nice, slow breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth is important in fitness, in Pilates. And again, a little drink of water, and feel free to have a drink whenever, just if you're thirsty or you want to stop and have a drink, or you want to take more rest breaks, then please do that. So it's going to be nice calming music and just working through, as I said, core strengthening exercises. So we're going to just begin. We have Ollie in the background, so he might stay or he might not. So we're going to just get a little bit of music on. And as I said, just nice work within your means and just enjoy it. So happy Friday, and we are just going to start. I forgot to introduce myself as well. So I'm Gail Harkness, and I work for Power Club in Glasgow, but we're part of 3D Leisure at Home. So hopefully you're all enjoying all the classes on offer, and through these hard times I think it's good to work out together. So I'm just going to start off just with nice gentle breathing. So we just want to be lifting one arm to the front, as in floating the arm up to ceiling, but it's important that you get your posture, nice good posture, so feet hip width apart, and you want to just sink the shoulders down, draw the tummy in tight, and kind of roll the hips slightly forward. You can tense the glutes a little bit. So the head is nice and long, and we want to breathe in through the nose and lift the arm up to ceiling, stretching the back, the spine, and breathe out and take it down. Opposite arm, breathe in. Really be conscious about lengthening the back and both arms, breathing in. Now really lift, take the arms back in line with the ears, and breathe out and bring it down. So we're just trying to get the head to lift up towards the ceiling as you lift the arms and stretch the back, and breathe out and come down. One more time, breathe in. And on the next one, we want to come up onto the toes. So we're lifting as we lift in through the nose, breath, lift up onto the toes. And breathe out, bring it down nice and slowly, control. And again, one more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Just want you to reach out to the side, feet hip width apart, and I just want you to breathe in as you reach and stretch, and breathe out and come back and change sides. Breathe in and breathe out, and one more time each side, breathing in and breathing out through the mouth, breathing in and breathing out. So I just want you to lift one leg. So thank you for joining me. Welcome. So we want to be lifting the knee up to about hip high, and just find your balance. Just hold, draw the stomach muscles in tight, and then kick out and in. So breathe out, kick out, breathe in, bring it back. Breathe out and in. If you were on this morning, you will have done this one. So breathe out and in. If it's too difficult, just tap down and lift back up. So breathe out and in. Higher the knee, harder it'll be. It'll work the hip flexor a little bit harder and your balance. Breathe out and in. One more time. And changing. So get the knee drawn up. Find your balance. Draw in the tummy muscles. Shoulders sinking down. And take a breath in through the nose. And breathe out, kick out. Breathe in, bend. Breathe out and in. It can be lower if it feels too uncomfortable to lift. You might feel your quads burning if you lift higher, or you might want to tap. So all is good. Just breathing out and in. Breathing out and in. With 2 more. And 1 more. And I just want you to rotate the knee out. So we're lifting again nice and high. Try when you take the knee out that you don't swivel around with the knee. So we're lifting the knee up, in breath, out breath, take it round. In breath and out. Try and keep your hips facing the front. And one last time and change. So up, out breath, in breath high, out breath, in and out. And then I want you to just take the hand up and kick out to the side, as in digging down. So take a deep breath in, breathe out and in. So you really feel the waist, the obliques working. So dig down. If it's too much, you can just lift a little bit lower. Breathe out and in, out and in, and change. Breathing out and in, out through the mouth, in through the nose. Dig down. You want to really, really feel this crunch into this waist. One more. And rest. So we're just going to take it down, reaching down to the floor, coming back up, arching your spine. So we roll down slowly. We want to drop your chin down first, and we're coming down on out breath. So take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out. Sink down the chin, reach down as far as you can go, and stay where you're comfortable. And before we come back up, I want you to take a big deep breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out, you want to draw up the belly button, arch the spine, each vertebrae peeling up one by one, head last. And again, take a deep breath in, breathe out, drop the chin, reach down. You might not come to the floor, wherever you're comfortable. Hold it, pull that belly button up. Deep breath in through the nose. And breathe out and arch up slowly. And just roll the shoulders back on out breath. So lift the shoulders up on in. So breathing in and breathing out. In and out. In and out. And again. And then just gently draw the hands in together. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Squeeze back. Breathe in and turn the hands and breathe out. Squeeze the back and rest. So we're just going to come down, walking it down from your curl down into walking out into your plank. So, or you might move out of the way in a minute. So take a deep breath in, breathe out, down we go. Walk it out into your plank, bottom down. So we want to have good posture. You always want to think of your neck lengthened, so you're looking down, but you're sort of drawing the crown of the head forward. So it's like extending your spine. And again, always make sure that you don't have your bottom up. We're trying to sink the bottom down. The hands, split the fingers wide, lift the tummy up, and if it's too difficult, bring the knees down, still head as an extension of the spine. So wherever you're at is good, just hold that tummy up. Peel that belly button upwards, really draw it up. And from here we're going to do a little twist. So we take a deep breath in. When we breathe out, we try and twist and follow the hand up to ceiling and back down. Take a deep breath in through the nose, breathe out, lift up, follow the hand up, and if this is too difficult, bring it down onto the knees and do the same. Lift and back. Take a deep breath in, breathe out and in. So this will give a nice little twist to the spine. Really work within your means. Nice and high, extend the fingers up. So you want to be aware that you're reaching up so you get the big stretch in. These two shoulders are in a straight line. And we keep that going, reaching up, and bring the knees down and sit back. Rest the head on the floor and just allow your back to stretch. And we're going to come up onto fours. So we're onto fours, hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath the hips. So we're just going to lengthen opposite arm and leg. So again, tummy up, taking a deep breath in. On an out breath, I want you to lift opposite arm and leg, thumb up, extend. So on every out breath, I want you to try and lengthen the toes and the fingers. Breathing out, we are lengthening. Breathing in, holding. Breathing out, stretching. Breathe in, hold. And breathe out. And bring that down. We're going to do the same on the other side. So take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out and lengthen. In through the nose. Stretching. Try and keep the hand in line with your shoulder and the toe either in line with the bottom or slightly higher. And bring it down. Take it into your calf stretch. So we want to take a breath in through the nose. Deep breath in through the nose. And we want to curl up as we breathe out. Sink the head down, curl it. And breathe in, let the tummy drop down. And breathe out and really arch the spine. Breathing in, tipping the head and bottom. And breathing out, really lift. So you want to feel the spine lifting up back towards the ceiling. Breathing in, tummy towards the floor. And last one. And rest. We're going to come on to the knees. So we're just going to lean back. So it's like a little sway, so back and forward. But we're not arching the back, we're pushing the hips forward, drawing the tummy down, and we've just taken the shoulders back as much as is comfortable, so the hands are forward. We take a deep breath in, the toes are lengthened, guys. So we breathe out, we come back, pushing your hips out to the front. Breathe in, come back up. Breathe out and in. So really push your hips out. You'll feel a stretch up the front of the quads. They might feel as if the legs are burning. So we're coming back and we're going to hold. So the posture, tummy down. And hold it and breathe. If you want to go lower, it'll be harder. And if you do need to come up and come back in again, do so. But we are pushing these hips up and out. Tummy down. Keep holding. Keep holding. And have a little rest. So we want to stretch out the front of the quads. So we just want to be sliding one leg back. So slide one leg back. And push down your hip. So we're getting the stretch into the front of the leg, at the front of the hip joint. And if you can, we want to be taking the hand, bending the leg up, taking the hand back, and as you breathe out, you want to draw the foot towards your bottom. So you breathe in and then breathe out, pull in. So big deep breath in, breathe out. Big deep breath in for the nose. And if you have really tight quad muscles, the front of the legs, you will feel this and really draw in. If you can't grab the foot, you can use a strap, a belt or anything to just draw the foot in. And then let that leg go and then slide back the other side. We're just sliding back into pushing down with the hip again. And then let this foot come in towards your bottom. So deep breath in and breathe out. Deep breath in and breathe out. So you might only be coming so far. It doesn't matter so long as you feel the stretch. It's what's good for you. Don't overstretch. You don't want to injure yourself. Just work with it. Gradually increasing on your out breath. And let that foot go. And come back and swivel round onto our sit bones. So we're on our bottom. So we're just going to take it into reaching out with the arm and back again, but we want to be leaning back so we have a curved back. So my legs are bent slightly forward. Take a deep breath in and just breathe out and just let yourself drop back till the arms are fully extended around the knees and draw the tummy down. So this is the one where as you're thinking of pulling up a tight pair of jeans and you can't pull a zip up and you're trying to pull that belly button down so tight. And then we want to take a breath in through the nose, deep breath in through the nose. And on out breath, take this hand out and try and create a space between your two shoulders. Reach back and then come back in and change sides. Take a deep breath in, breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. So really reach, breathe out and in. And I don't know if you can hear fireworks going off in the background. So, a day too late. Really reach. And last one. And back. So we're going to just roll down. So we want to be lying down on the back. And we want to just drag one knee in. So we're breathing out and in. Breathe out and in. Out. So you can rest the head, lengthen the leg. You can have a higher leg. If not, and you want to make this harder, you can get a bigger sort of tuck in. So when the knee comes in, you push your chest up and you draw in the tummy. So whichever, in breath, out breath, in, out, in, out, and draw the knees in, give a little hug, give a little sway back and forth. So we want to be taking the legs up, alright, legs up in the air. If you have tight hamstrings, you might have a bend, and we're just taking the leg down and up. So leg down and up, down and up. I'm lifting the head, so I'm just lengthening the legs, down and up. Ollie, no. Fireworks are going off, and he doesn't like it. So really, really lengthen these legs. Really lengthen, and then cross. So we're just crossing the legs. If it's too difficult, you can just take it back to grounded feet and just do small little crunches. But we're aiming to cross these legs, and we're going to bring the legs down. If it's too hard, stay up, crossing, and then we climb back up. And then we take it back down. Don't hold your breath. Back up and draw the knees in. And then wiggle back and forth. Coming back up, rolling back onto the knees. So we're just going to have the knees hip width apart, arms up, take a deep breath in and breathe out and bring it down onto the floor and extend the leg out. Lift, create space between your two shoulders. Think of a pencil coming in a straight line right up that body, and we're extending our toes. We really want this stretch down the waist. And then we're going to take a breath, deep breath in through the nose, and out breath we're going to lift, in breath, out. Now if you want to take the arm further, you can take it right across the head, breathe out and in, out. Now don't bring the leg forward as you bring the leg up. Try and keep it in line with the hip and shoulder. So we are breathing out and in, out and in. Really lengthen, try and get big, big stretch in. You should feel this in the waist. And come back. So we're going to change. Arms out, take a deep breath in. And sink down and extend the other leg out. Lift that arm up. Think of that straight line down that body. Really create the stretch down by stretching your toes, stretching your fingers. Feels so good. And we want to take a breath in through the nose. And bring the hand and the foot, the feet together and back. Breathe out and in, out and in, out, and stretch over if you want to take it to a bigger stretch. Breathe out and extend. Breathe out and in. Such a nice waist stretch. Bring it back. So we're going to take it back into our plank. I'm just going to tilt this slightly, hopefully without dropping my camera. Oops. So we're going to come down onto elbow plank. So we want to be on elbows underneath your shoulders. So elbows and stand back into the plank with the tummy up. So we want a flat plank back, head lengthened, tummy up, no bottoms up, sink down, and if it's too difficult, knees to floor, tummy up, hold that. And come back, sit down, have a little stretch. If you need to put the knees out, you can have the knees wide. Let the head rest. And now we want to go from elbow plank, we want to ride forward from toes and heels, so you get a real stretch down the back of the keys, but you're lengthening forward and back in a straight line. So we're down onto elbows, stand back in your plank, tummy up, and then we're going to breathe in, forward, and breathe out, back. Breathe in and out, in and out. If this is too difficult, just stay in a knee plank. Breathe in and out. So really get stretch down the back of the calf muscles and the Achilles. So when you're coming onto toes, you're taking it back into the stretch. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and rest. Sit back. So we're going to come down, we're going to do our clam. So we're going to lie down on the side. Now you can either have your arm fully lengthened as in a lie down position, or you can support your head. So I want you to have your knees bent in a 90-degree bend. Your hand can support on the floor. Your hips are forward, so when we lift this knee up, your foot stays on top of the other. The effort is in the knee opening out to tense up your glute, but you're not tipping back and rolling onto the bottom. Your two hip bones are facing to the front. So we take a deep breath in and breathe out and get that squeeze on. Breathe in and out. In and out. In. Really think about the muscle you are tensing. So you're pushing the knee wide, tensing up your glutes, breathing in on the down, breathing out, squeezing back, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Last time. And from there, we're going to come into our elbow side plank, elbow down. If you do want to go into full arm plank, you can do that. It's harder to balance. If you want to start with the knee on the floor, then you can do that. And if you want to take one foot in front of the other one, which is a little bit more difficult, then that's fine. And foot on top of the other one is your hardest. So we push up, we are lifting up. If you lose your balance and you feel you have to bring your arm back down to correct yourself, it's fine. And if you need a rest, come down and then come back up. But try and push to keep your hips level to the front. Arm again, lifting up. Nice, strong core. Really lengthen the fingertips. Really lift. And we're going to come down hip to floor. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In, if it's too difficult, take that bottom leg onto the floor. In and out. In and out. In and out. Two more. Doing so good. Last one. and rest. Bend the legs, bring yourself up and swivel nicely round to the other side, back onto your clam. So again, either head rested or you can lie totally flat. So the feet are on top of one another, and we're just going to take a deep breath in through the nose and now breathe out and really work to get that glute to fire up. So we really want to push. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. Out and in. So really think about, focus on the squeeze. Squeeze. Breathing in. Breathing out. Great to strengthen up the glutes and the outer thigh. One more, guys. And into our side plank of your choice. Knee grounded, feet in front, feet on top. Nice long limbs. Keep your shoulder above the other one, so you're not leaning forward, you're leaning up. So you're trying to create this straight line again. Nice, strong body. And in breath, down hip. Breathe out, push up. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out. Breathe in. Control. If you need to take the knee onto the floor, do so. Two more. One more. And rest. Well done. Okay, coming back round onto our bottom. And we're just going to go and roll down. So I'm going to start with the legs bent, and then I'll take it into full extension of my legs. So we want to be thinking of mobilizing your spine, so rolling down nice and slow, stretching as we come back up. So we're taking the arms forward and draw the tummy in before we start. Really tight core. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out and roll down. So it's this little roll, hips are up, each vertebrae hitting the mat, reaching above your head. In breath, come up and lengthen, try and extend the arms. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. If you don't come all the way down, you can do a half. So you can make that a little bit easier by just coming to halfway and then up. So when you come up, try and lift so that you're lengthening your spine, lifting the head towards the ceiling. So each time you're getting taller. I'm going to take my legs out. So take a deep breath in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. So if you want to just come to halfway, you can come to halfway, lift, breathe out, and in. How tall can you grow? And on out breath, reach forward. Lift the chest, lift the arms. Come back up, breathing in. Breathe out, lengthen, scoop. Breathe in. And lengthen. And rest. Bringing the legs in. Arms forward, take a deep breath in, breathe out, bring it back, hold and lift one leg, breathe out and in, out and in. So really draw the stomach in as you draw the knee up. So breathing out and in. So this tightening as you lift and lower. Breathe out and in. And then we're going to try and bring the arm right down. So breathe out and in. Lengthen to the ceiling. Breathe out, crunch, lift, crunch, lift. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. And have a little stretch. So we're just going to take the arms down to the side. So from this position, pretend you're pushing down through water and it's really, really heavy a push. I'm not actually twisting, I'm just drawing in the stomach as I push down. So we are stretching, breathing in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, in. Now the lower you take your shoulders, when you do this, the harder it'll be. Breathe out and in, out and in, out and in, and rest. Okay, so now we're going to just take the legs into V. So the feet together, the knees are dropping out, and we're coming from the floor, reaching between the knees on out breath. So roll down, feet together, and breathe out and in, out and in, breathe out. Try to push your knees down, try and drag the tummy in. Now you can lift the feet. If you want to lift the feet, squeeze through. Triangle legs. Keep it going and have a little rest. I want you to try, if it's not too difficult, if it's too difficult, just stay with either one of them, to extend the legs out. So the legs are up, we reach up, and then we extend and push. Breathe out and in, out and in, out. Really, really squeeze the tummy. Really work. Breathe out, in. Well done. Have a little hug. Roll back side to side. Bring yourself back up and roll onto the knees. From your elbow plank, I just want you to think of your hips as sliding out to the side and back into centre, breathing out and breathing in. So you keep your shoulders level and you keep your hip bones level, so we're not dipping down with one hip. So concentrate on drawing up. Don't take it too far if you feel it too much in your back. Just do small, you don't have to go wide. Just take it so that you feel you're working hard to hold that tummy up. Onto the elbows, stand back onto the toes. Get the bottom down, perfect plank. And take a deep breath in through the nose, breathe out, push out to the side, breathe in centre, breathe out and in. Now you want to be lengthening the head, so breathe in out and in. Now you might not need to come too far, you might be just slightly off centre, and if it's too difficult, bring the knees onto the floor and just push the hip out to the side. Breathe out and in, out and in. Last one. And well done, sit back. Stretch. Press the head down. And now we're just going to have a little stretch on the floor. So we're going to just roll back onto a lie back position. We want to just finish off with a little stretch for the spine. So we want to be drawing the knee across. So we're just going to take a deep breath in and roll down into your stretch out position, legs and toes. And then take one knee up, take the arm out and tuck the toe underneath the knee. If it's too difficult, slide down towards the calf. Taking a deep breath in, breathe out, draw the knee over, take your hand, ease gentle pressure to get the knee down towards the floor or onto the floor. Look away from the knee, just enjoy the stretch. Try and draw the knee down, you want to get to stretch onto the outer thigh, right up the spine. Try and keep both your shoulders grounded. Breathing. Out breath, drawing down the knee. Bring it back and centre your bottom. Other arm, take a deep breath in, tuck the toe under if you want to, and breathing out. Breathing in, holding. Breathing out, pressure to draw this knee down. And bring it back, give a double knee hug. Nice tight little hug, side to side, mini circles one way, and little mini circles the other way, and roll back and forth until you can come up. Arms going to be lengthening down. You're going to reach towards your toes or over your toes. Stomach in, take a deep breath in and breathe out and reach forward. I'm scooping the chest up. You can grab your toes if you want to, and you can actually draw the chest down towards the legs. So on out breath, we're pushing down, we're lifting the head, chest lifting and pushing downwards. On out breath, in breath, and then fold. Allow the head to come down, stretch the neck. You can have your elbows onto the floor. You can have them just resting, hands on the legs, whatever feels good. Roll back up. So we're just going to take it into a waist stretch, a spine stretch. Just going to take it one leg bent, one leg back. We've already stretched on the knee one, so we're just going to take it just into an additional little stretch. Pushing back, trying to tilt the head back, so you're looking back over the shoulder. And then change. One leg, the other leg drawn in, hands behind, and hug, twist. And rest. Legs comfortable, whichever position. I'm crossing mine to the front. Waist stretch, hands behind. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, stretch across. And again on out breath, reach over. Change it, hand behind, take a deep breath in, reach up and breathe out, reach across. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, increase. And back, arms interlocked, fingers, and breathe out, push out. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, push. And just drop the head over. Hand, if you want to assist to get the head down a bit lower. On out breath, we're dropping the head towards your shoulder and easing with gentle pressure just above the ear. And if you don't want to use the hands, you just drop the head and allow the head to get heavy. So it's good to lengthen out the neck into the traps, the trapezius muscle. Sink the shoulder down, create space, shoulder down. And then we want to take the arm behind. So we're taking the arm behind the back, lifting the chin up so we get a stretch down the back of the arm, the tricep, changing it, drawing the head over, the elbow over, sorry, head up. And then arms behind. So just take the arms behind and lift. If it's too hard, you can have your hands on your lower back, squeeze in, but try when you lift to sink your shoulders down. And well done. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll be back, as I said, next week. I will be back next Thursday morning for Fat Burn Extreme. If you haven't tried that already, that's a totally different 20 minutes of pushing hard, high intensity, but really effort, good effort, and feel good after it. And this is like really the opposite. It allows us to think about lengthening and stretching the muscles and strengthening the core. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did come on, thank you so much. Really appreciate your company, and hopefully you join me next Thursday morning. Go on to have a fabulous weekend, and I'll see you next Thursday. But thanks, bye.